In Affinity, you can create all kinds of line designs super quick, polylines, zigzags, and much more, PC or Mac. And in this video, I'm going to show you how. The key tool for this, pen tool. Go to the pen tool, and then you've got this context toolbar, which you can find in the view menu and context and show. Once you've done that, just simply click and click again and click again, and you can see quickly you can create a nice zigzag. But what are the settings for this to create this zigzag super quick? Well, let's just remove all those. The key thing is go to the view menu and you've got snapping. So snapping, enable snapping. I've got everything set on, so it makes it really easy to fit in a particular position on this grid. How to get the grid? Well, you need to go here, view and grid and access. And in here, just go to this one, the basic. Set it to 100 or 200, say. So if I put 200 there, it will change it. And also the divisions set to 1 to make it super easy. So let's just push this to 150. So 150, and now close that. So I'm showing the grid, and now I can add my zigzag. And as soon as I hover over there, you can see it snaps. Just a little snap in there, click there, click there, click there, and click there. Now, to get this nice straight line backwards and forwards, you need to go here. Just go to this option, long context toolbar. You've got this one, polygon mode. So polygon mode, you could use line mode and combine them all, I guess, but polygon mode, just use that, and you can continue to click and just add additional ones there as you go across, and then press escape. Now you can see I've got no line style, I've got no fill applied. That is because of this setting here. You can set these off. If you set them on, so if I put those on again, let's just click here and click there. If there was a fill, let's say just click that. See, weirdly, it doesn't let you actually do it then. However, let's just remove that. Now, just go here, make certain that is on. You can see both are on now. Now, when I create my actual design, I can just click here, and click there. If there's a fill, which there isn't, of course, at this point, but say there was, let's just put one on, it would show that. That's what that fill mode and the line style is. Okay, so you've got this. Personally, I don't want those, so I'm just going to remove them. Again, just go down here, just click here and set it here. Just set it to nothing. And likewise, you can always click here at any point and again, set that to nothing as well. So you've got that completely fresh, so you can see it a bit more clearly without the stroke, etc. So you've got this design. Now you can manipulate it, use the move tool, you can resize it, move it around, all those kind of things. But say you want to maybe make it sort of wavy design, so you can let's just stretch this out a bit. What you can do, go here, you've got the node tool. With the node tool, you can go over all these, select them all like that. And you've got this option here. So you can just go down here. You've got convert to sharp, convert to smooth, and smart. I'm just going to go for smooth. And straight away, you've got a lovely wavy design. And again, if you want to add a stroke back to this, just click here. Just change this, and you can see then you've got that. And you can change, obviously, other settings. Click here, change the pressure. Change the width here as well. You can change that. Maybe click here, the pressure, and just reduce the size, say in the center there and maybe there, and you can create a whole variety of different wave designs super quick using that. And again, you can always change the color. So let's just change the color to say red, etc. You've also got options for gradients. So you could go here, swatches. Let's just go swatches, a bit easier. Go to gradients and you can just click here. You can see then you can add your gradient or maybe go with this one or maybe a grayscale design. So you can see black to white, etc. And you've even got an option here for hatch as well. So if you want, let's just apply a hatch via this. So hatch, you can see you've got a variety of hatch styles as well, which can be applied. Let's go for something like that. And if you change the size, let's change the size. You can actually see them maybe slightly clearer. Of course, you can create a variety of different line designs or wave designs. So I'm just going to click here. Click up here, click there, and you can make, obviously, a lovely rectangle or square design. It's still a wave or a zigzag, of sorts. So you can create something like that just by going up and down, all the way across there. And again, press escape. Super useful. What you can also do then, of course, so you can actually see it. Let's just go down here. And again, let's just select the move tool. I've got obviously that original hatch design added, but I can set it to color again. Let's go for black. And again, let's just change the width so you can actually see it, something like that. It's still got this, so click here, pressure, and reset. And you've got that line design. Well, at this point, you're thinking, well, great. I've got a line design, but I don't want a line design. What I want to do is be able to use the fill and add things to it, all those sort of things. Well, you can. All you need to do is go to Vector, and you've got an option here, Expand Stroke. So any zigzag or wave design you create, you can always click here, Expand Stroke. And once you've done that, you've got that lovely fill design. You can then select here. You can see then you've got that. And you can click here, and let's change the color a bit, and let's just go for there. And you can see then you can add a stroke that's obviously now slightly different. So again, if you don't want to fill, you can get like that. Super easy as well. So you've got a whole range of options to create different designs super quick with that pen tool. So let's just remove that one again and then do a final one. So pen tool, you could create something like this. So click there, click there, click there, and maybe go along like that. Click there, there, and again, you don't have to have it equal. I mean, you could just do 2 there, space 1, and so on. You could see all kinds of different designs, or maybe undo that. You could always go down all the way down to there and then go up here and so on to create a far more intense line design like that, a zigzag design like that. And again, you could add some variation in that and so on, maybe a dip up like that and continue. Whole range of different possible designs, all again, which you can then modify here and just set this. And you can again see this. And again, if you want, you can always, of course, expand the stroke. So vector, go to expand stroke, just to expand it like that. And then you can manipulate it using the node tool. So node tool, go there. You could change and tweak the design there. Well, once you've got this, of course, you can also go here to Vector Studio. And there's an option here. You've got the contour shape tool. So you can select that and then you can manipulate it even further. Maybe add additional like smooth, rounded design based on your line or zigzag or whatever you've created or sawtooth design, etc. You can modify that and again use other options here, like clicking this one. Though sometimes, obviously, depending on the settings, more or less will be seen. Let's just reduce it down. You can get a line design like that using this contour tool. I've done a video already on the contour tool. Please check that out. Of course, once you've got your zigzag design, whatever it is, something maybe like this, you can always then add additional effects to it. So just go down here to effects. Just click here in the layers panel and just click this. And then you get this panel, layer effects. So just go here, maybe go for 3D. So you can get a nice 3D effect there. And maybe click here and set that on. Radius, offset, and intensity, and then close to create a line design like that with a bit more depth. Of course, now you can also just duplicate design. So move tool selected, hold down the Alt Option key and duplicate the design. So maybe just add like that, create an interesting variation there. Maybe click here, just change the color. Let's just go for blue instead. And again, you can just then click Alt Option key again and drag again. And then maybe click here again and go for green to create an interesting sort of variation effect like that. There's also other things you can do. You can apply different strokes, multiple strokes using the appearance panel. That's another great way of creating some really interesting designs. And of course, another thing you can do, don't have to have it like this. You can always rotate it, select that one, rotate it at different angles to create a more abstract zigzag design like that. Another option. I remove the one I wanted to keep, the red one. Let's just remove all that. You could also add glow effects. Also, you, of course, can add pixel effects to the design once you've got this as well. Always simply go to Pixel, Filters, and apply various deform to distort it or various colour effects, etc. But also another option, go up here, press return or enter on the keyboard, and you've got the move duplicate. And you can manipulate this so you can scale it, duplicate, and create variations there. So let's just go there, number of copies, more than that. And you can see then you just have a zoom effect with your wave design, stroke design you've got there. So literally thousands of possible designs can be created very quickly right at the start using the good old pen tool, which if we just go down here, never find it again. Here's the pen tool in the vector part, or go to pixel, and you of course can find it slightly a bit different position just to confuse things. So that's the node tool, pen tool as well for creating lines and wave designs super quick in Affinity. Hope you found this tutorial of interest. Any questions, thoughts, please let me know in the comments below. Bye.